Hey guys, Rococo, back to Omori. Let's carry on where we left off. We managed to cancel Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts after what? Its 46th season? Of course, the twist ending being she married her ex-boyfriend all along. So there's that. We also got a glimpse of Shadow Basil. He's obviously going to lead us into some sort of trap. That's going to kick us into white space, so before that happens, I figured we could do some backtracking. Maybe head back to Orange Oasis now that we've unlocked the ability to ascend to higher planes using those purple bulbous plants. But I also saw this little hole in the wall here, and when I walked through I found this interesting character painting something on a canvas. I don't know what they're up to. Let's go find out. Hello there. We're on this side. Hello. Lagasp. Could it be? Ah, finally. Some company. That is actually my real laugh. I've finally gotten a chance to put it on for you guys. I've been alone for so long, but after what feels like an eternity, at last I have an audience. Who am I, you ask? Why, I am the great up-and-coming artist Rococo. Rococo? This guy's kinda weird. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait, don't go. Please listen to my story. Excuse us. Please listen, I'm so lonely. Okay, alright, jeez, you twisted my arm? Sheesh. Right. Now, where should I start? In the beginning was me, crying in a pod in the middle of space, witnessing my home planet blow up right before my eyes. I can still remember it all so vividly. Fire, fire, everywhere. And then darkness. When I awoke, I found myself in the middle of a desert, surrounded by a sea of brown sugar. In a strange land I soon learned to be called Orange Oasis. Even as a baby, I knew I was the sole survivor of my species, the last elf in the entire universe. The Lost Elf. Okay, alright, yeah, we're interested now. So, this is how it ends, I thought. Yet, in a stroke of luck, I was found by none other than a young donut by the name of Sweetheart. She's a donut? She certainly has the airiness of one. She brought me to her family and they took me in as one of their own. Sweetheart and I, we grew up together. It was a rough childhood. We fought frequently, but she would always win. If I fought back, well... Anyway, enough about that. I learned to run, and I got quite good at running. But there's only so far you can run before you have to hide, and I couldn't hide. Yes, it was a hard time, but even through that suffering I stood firm. Because even then I knew everything had a purpose. I was sent to this planet and survived for one reason, and one reason only. To be Sweetheart's bitch. To repopulate my entire species, actually. But they wouldn't be purely your species, right? There's a conspicuous gap in my memory after this. So I'll just fast forward a few years, okay? If you don't mind. At some point, Sweetheart and I fell deeply in love, became engaged, and moved to this giant castle together. We were inseparable, her and I, and we loved each other dearly. I would do anything for her, and I mean anything. Literally anything. I was ready to spend the rest of our lives together, but I was not ready to spend the rest of my life here in this dungeon. To grow old, and to raise hundreds upon hundreds of children. Thinking about it now, I wonder if I ever made that clear to her. Anyway, continuing my story. Alas, all good times must come to an end. As Sweetheart's fan base grew, she and I grew apart as well. She began receiving gifts and letters, and from suitors from all over the universe. Wait, what? She began receiving gifts and letters and from suitors. Okay. Alright, Rococo. Asking for a chance to prove their love to her. Being her one true love, I was vehemently against this notion, but she wouldn't have it. Sweetheart is for sharing, she would say. Oh, Oh my. Alright, well, sheesh. I guess she could have had 100 kids, maybe one of them would have been half-elf. So, one night while I was asleep, Sweetheart and her servants tied me up and sealed me inside the walls of her castle. At first I thought it was just some sort of kinky thing, but it was clear to me that she wanted me out of the picture. I've been wandering aimlessly through the darkness inside the walls ever since, surviving off old toast and tofu. Fast forward a few more years, and that brings us to now. Yes, I've kept my charm this whole time. You four are the first living beings I have seen since that fateful day. Wow, sir. That's a really, shocking story. Oh, it just makes his blood boil. Oh, sweetheart. Why did you do it? Was I not good enough for you?
Well, sorry about everything. We're going to go now.
Wait, I'm not finished yet! You haven't cried yet. Where's the tearjerker? Damn it! For the last few years, I've had a long time to think. I kind of gave up on my dreams and all that stuff now. It all seems so far away and pointless. So, I've decided to drop everything and become an artist instead. Right, so I guess you gave up on repopulating your species in favor of just maybe painting them? I see you've done a lot of art. And since I'm just starting out, I suppose I can give you all a discount. Oh. For my first ever masterpiece, I will only charge you 1,000 clams. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're still stuck in the walls. I don't think there's a shop in these walls, is there? Are you gonna create your own economy down here? I mean, I suppose he can upgrade the quality of his tofu and toast if he sends clams topside. Well, what do you guys think? 1,000 clams is kind of steep, isn't it? Please commission me! Yeah, I just told you a damn sob story. I need your money. We'll think about it. Yes, of course. Do take your time. Alright, huddle. Everyone huddle. Let's discuss this. I will stand right here until then. Can we discuss this outside, where we potentially might abandon you? Some cheap paints. Buckets of paint. A simple futon. The sheets are cheap, lumpy, and have many holes in them. Okay, well that won't do. What kind of art does he have, anyway? It's not like he painted all those sweetheart paintings in the art gallery, is it? Okay, there's nothing else here. Let's just have a discussion. I've got 7,551 clams. I'm not exactly hurting for cash or clams. For my first ever masterpiece, I will only charge you 1,000 clams. Have you decided to assist me on my journey of self-discovery? You know what? Sure, why not? Take it. Le Magnificent! Please return after some more adventuring. After all, greatness takes time. Thank you. You're welcome, I'm getting out of here. I won't disappoint you! Alright, jeez. Gosh. He's very passionate, isn't he? Alright, let's make our way to Orange Oasis and avoid those random horsemen. Alright, of course, I just realized that the reason why Omori notices Aubrey now is because we've leveled up our special abilities to do more damage after we defeated Sweetheart. Oh, hello there.
Hi. Love. Sweetheart. So much so that I've acquired tickets to the most prestigious Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts event. Although I was unable to obtain an ultra-rare impossible to obtain front row ticket, my reputable salesman has assured me that my ticket will still seat me in a prime location. He has also assured me that the event will start very soon, so I've been waiting here in line for many, many hours.
Oh. I wonder if we should tell him. Oh, it's a guy? Sorry.
I'm sure that at any moment the event will begin and I will be guided to my seat by none other than Sweetheart herself.
Yeah, I think that's what that premium ticket means for sure.
Now, As I am the truest sweetheart fan, I could not even think of coming to the event without my most precious thing. Take a look at my beautiful... What's this? It's... missing? No. My most precious thing. My brain. I couldn't believe it. I will not be able to attend my dream event without it. You four, since you are undoubtedly lesser sweetheart fans, I must ask you to find my precious thing and return it to me. You'll know it when you see it. Oh,
Was that your attempt to just laugh like her? Okay, we'll know it when we see it. Okay, sure. We'll keep an eye out. Alright. Mari, see you there. Come on. We're going back to Orange Oasis. Alright, old man, I see ya. I'm coming for you. Hopefully there is a bulb here. I swear there was. It's bittersweet coming back to this town after what we did to a certain rainy town. There is one right here. At last, I am free. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Take this. It's a gift for me. You got a dandelion. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, let's hop on up there. Okay, there was a watermelon. Yep, there it is. This was also teasing me. Wishbone. I'll take it. Alright. I have so many questions for this guy. How do you do, buckaroo? My name's Mr. Outback. And I was busier than a moth in a mitten traveling the world in my youth. Nowadays, I'm more reserved. I stand on a cliff and give advice to those who are willing to ask. Them folks who've been here long, they know more than they're letting on. We got a third eye, you could say. A sixth sense, if you get my drift. Your three purple-haired friends are full of love and spirit. But you, dark-haired kiddo, you're as all cattywampus. It's all dark and twisted. It ain't mellowing down anytime soon. You got a real journey ahead of you. Now that's not to discourage you, boy. Everyone's got their own journey, and I'd be obliged to help y'all on yours. I can answer a handful of questions, so ask away if you so desire. What do I want to ask? We should probably ask where Basil is, but I'm also curious as to how old this guy is. Hopefully I can ask all three questions. Don't you know not to ask old folks that? I'd say give or take 33,000 years, though. But it's not like that matters all that much at this point. Really? And that's all she wrote? Did you want me to tell you more about something else? Yes. Where is Basil? Well, your friend ain't here is all I can say. But I think you know you have a way of knowing that answer. When someone looks for the truth, the world will create a set of keys. And those keys, they'll take a different form depending on the person's will. So I guess no one else is willing to find Basil. That's why the keys aren't tangible, aren't corporeal when we approach them. Only when I'm controlling Omori are they able to be attained, or acquired, sorry. You know what your keys look like, don't you? Just press L1. And that's all she wrote. Do you want me to tell you more about something else? Yeah, why not? I'll press L1 after this last question. Where am I? Hooey! That's a good one. Now, where do I start? Well, this place has been around since the beginning of time, I reckon. It looks different to everyone. But this time around, it's pretty colorful and cutesy for the most part. Not to mention pretty dang big. That's a powerful imagination you got there, kiddo. Thank you. And that's all she wrote. Did you want me to tell you more about something else? No, I'm good. Now y'all better skedaddle. It's a long journey ahead, young whippersnappers. I'm rootin' and tootin' for ya. Oh, well. Ah, okay. I didn't realize we could access the Hangman screen. Over here. Something black. Something. Okay. Alright, and there's no D, there's no F, there's no I, there's no J. Let's see if we can figure this out. I've got a sneaking suspicion that the last two words are black space. Because I thought it was black place, but if there's a white space, I'm wondering if there is a black space, if you know what I mean. Now, curiously, this two-letter word here, there is no I, because we've already collected an eye and it's part of the Hangman right now. So that rules that out. We've got an A. It's not there as well. So what could it start with? Really, it could start with an O. But then what would you get? Of black space? On black space? No, we've got an F actually, so it's not even of. So what else could it be? I think I know what it is. I think. This fits, right? And if I collect that C, I will have solved this puzzle, because I think there's a C in all but one of these words. Welcome to black space. Is that it? Hi there, I think I've got what you were looking for.
Oh, that's my teddy bear.
You gave the teddy bear to Candly. How about it? Oh god, it's that. At least it's not attacking.
I'm so happy to have you back, Teddy. Thank you for returning him to me. Here's a small gift for you. It's not much, but I hope you like it.
I got a rubber duck. Okay. Well, you're not wrong. It wasn't much.
Come on, Teddy. What should we play first? Oh, I know. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, well, that all worked out for them. Let's go tell a joke, and then we'll head on after Silhouette Shadow Basil. I don't think I've found this path before, actually, which is interesting. Okay, let's cut our way through. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wow. Well, that's just freaking fantastic. Come on, guys. Get the hell out of there. Whoa. Yep, nope. I just noticed this path and opted to go through. What the hell? Do I need to, like, rush that candle or something? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, we're okay for now. Cut! Where does this lead? Where does this lead? Don't panic, don't panic! God damn spiders. Hate them, hate them, hate them. What are we even doing here? Where am I going? Further into the freaking spider web! Just the way it quickly moves, you know? Up here, maybe? Okay, I see a watermelon. That sound effect is really unsettling. I got a faux tail. Oh. Well, now the frickin' candle's out. Okay, thankfully it reset. Huh. Huh. Go, 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 around! Ah! It moves so freaking fast! It's so unsettling. What the hell do we have here? A stump. There's that creepy-ass music. Okay, so we've made our way here to that stump. Guess we can navigate through this. The hell? God, get me out of this damn... Basil? What the hell are you doing here? What? Magical bean. I thought I left you at Sweetheart's Castle. What the hell are you doing here? This lamp was lit recently. So I came all this way for a magical bean? Is that it? And I get to see one of those creepy things. Well, this has been a very interesting little detour. I will admit I was expecting a key or something at the very end. Not a magical bean and Basil standing next to a recently lit lamp. Alright, let's go ahead and bite the bullet. I think we're gonna find the letter L down here. At least according to these keys. Far below a big stage. And honestly, getting this L will also help, because I believe there's an L in 3 of these words as well. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Let's do it. We're not afraid of heights anymore, are we? Oh god. What happened? We just got suspended in the air? Hung upside down? Or are we just falling eternally? Oh god, this is not gonna end well. Where'd we land? A mattress, I hope? Oof. Going beneath the stage, you know? It's kind of like the first Parasite Eve. We're here, but we're alone. I guess we just did a Mr. Bean and came from the sky in a big spotlight. Damn, this place is quite magical, isn't it? Trees and whatnot. Can't examine a lot. A white egret orchid. In the language of flowers, it symbolizes the phrase, "My thoughts will follow you into your dreams." Huh, that's familiar, isn't it? Oh, God. My controller vibrated while I was inspecting these orchids. Interestingly enough. What is with this music? It's so calm. It doesn't belong here. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt? One by one, they fell asleep on the car ride home. It was a long day at the beach, after all, and everyone was exhausted. Blank was the first to nod off, then the rest. As the sun set over the freeway, Blank's head accidentally drops onto Blank's shoulder. The sudden jolt wakes him, but he doesn't dare open his eyes. He pretends to be asleep and steadies his breathing. He listens to the sound of the road. He feels the soft sun resting on his skin, and the slight tinge of pain on his nose from tomorrow's sunburn. That's a cool line. He is happy. Very, very happy. And he makes a vow to himself that no matter what, he will remember this moment forever. Huh. That's an interesting passage. I quite like that. What's with these vines? Not quite sure. Any other book excerpts that are going to be a pleasure to read? I can see a couple downstairs. Ugh. Screw these webs. Okay, over here. You find a book of interest. We've got some beady red eyes over there as well. Interesting. Read an excerpt. A puddle of juice sinks into the carpet. Hovering above it is none other than Blank, holding an open juice box. He looks around at his friends, who are all wearing the same face of disappointment. He lets out a guilty chuckle. In what seems like less than a second, Kel disappears out the front door. I say Kel because that's what I assumed, because there was 3 boxes. A tiny black kitten makes her way across the stain, or through the stain, sorry, leaving sloppy, wet tracks all across the carpet. Blank's face turns red and yells for Blank, but Blank is already gone. Blank hands Blank some wet paper towels. It looks like they're the only adults here. And if they don't clean this up soon, the carpet is going to stain. I wonder if that was Hiro and Mari, maybe? They'll have to deal with Blank later. Because those two were in a relationship, were they not? Like the parents? I suspect that they were the older ones. Is that a moving shadow over there where this tree is? It looks like a freaking spider. Right here. Can't tell. I feel like it's just gonna drop down from the ceiling or something. There's another book I want to look at. Let's come this way. If I can navigate these damn corridors. Ugh, this thing's all in the way. You find a book of interest. Seriously, this music is so mellow and soothing that it's gonna catch me off guard when something bad happens. Read an excerpt. It was a hot summer day, and all Blank could think about was why they couldn't do this tomorrow. I don't know who the singular square is. Maybe it's us, as Whack, and they couldn't tell how many letters would have in her name, maybe? The backyard was a mess. Planks of wood were strewn about the area. Paint stains blotched the grass, thanks to Blank and Blank's work. So, who would this be? Maybe, Aubrey's work? But who's the... Basil? Maybe? 5 letters? All day, Blank watched Blank lug planks of wood back and forth from his dad's pickup truck. He watched Blank hammer his fingers over and over, and made note that over an hour has passed since Blank has climbed down her ladder. Mari? If it's her, I'll just be their moral support. Blank thought as he sat sleepily in the shade of his favorite tree. Of course he knew this wouldn't be the case. Soon his friends will be asking for his help, and he won't be able to refuse. The treehouse is for everyone, so it's only fair that everyone puts some work into it. Blank knows this and agrees, but reluctantly. He slides up and wobbles his way to the mess. He knows he should put in his fair share. It just had to be on the hottest day of summer. I hope I'm right about my guesses on who's who. I'm not just talking out my ass, but, you know, the letters and the names, the number of them anyway, seem to match up, right? Jesus. Mari? Ghost Mari? Find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. This year, Blank was lucky enough to get assigned to a desk next to a small window. Every day during class, Blank would gaze listlessly through the opening, at the shadows of the trees, the clouds creeping overhead. His mind drifted elsewhere, into his own worlds, his own stories, his own adventures. Alright, that lines up with us, right? He had a habit of doing this. It was easy for him to get lost. Today was the same as any other. Blank stared vacantly out the small window as the clouds passed one by one. Suddenly, a hand playfully slaps his back, snapping him out of his reverie. Blank looks away from the opening. Blank smiles. He motions that class is over, and that it's finally time for lunch. It's pizza day today, and they need to bolt to the cafeteria before it's all gone. Blank's stomach growls. He looks at the small window one last time. He would have to continue his adventure another day. I mean, I admire that, getting lost in your own fantasies. I daydream plenty, you know, especially before bed. What the hell is that? Bunch of eyes looking around. Can't seem to reach it. Nothing. I wonder if that's the same as that spider shadow I saw before. Okay, that's just webs. I need to expect that now. God, it's such a freaking alarming sound. Okay. No web there. Find a book of interest, read an excerpt. It's sunset. A strange statue watches over the hidden lake. It might have meant something significant in the past, but time has made its engravings illegible. Either way, it doesn't matter to the company visiting it today. They're only here to use it as a diving board. The brothers take turns jumping off the statue. Blank jumps first, then Blank again, then Blank again. Certainly, Hero and Kel, right? The brothers gleefully urge Blank to join them, and after some careful thought, Blank warily agrees. Blank shuffles up to the statue and looks down at the moving water. He can hear his heartbeat. His ears begin to ring. His fear of drowning, right? His legs feel as if they would give out at any time. He tries to focus on his breathing. He feels something crawling on his shoulder, and his eyes fly open to meet with those of a black spider. In an instant, Blank loses all sense and hurls himself into the lake. Water fills his nose. He exerts his limbs, but the water is stronger. He's too weak, too helpless, or that is what he believes. Blank shuts his eyes and waits for the brothers to save him. So I guess that's a 2-for-1 special, isn't it? Spider and drowning. And if it's from a height, I suppose you could include that as well for our trifecta of trauma. Okay. Another strange shadow on that tree. Can't quite tell what it is, though. Any more books? Nothing here. Just another table, another weird shadow. One of those creepy things. Okay. I was ready for that one, at the very least. Looks like we've reached the bottom floor. Oh, there's a bright light there. Maybe we'll leave that book for last. Haha, I found it. Let's see. Does this line up with what I've said? L. Seven keys left. Oh, I've got an opening over there, too. Yep. I think I'm right, guys. It's got to be. It's got to be. You find a book of interest. Read an excerpt. Everyone is over again today. The special occasion is Saturday morning. From 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., a group of 6 friends eat a delicious homemade breakfast and watch TV together. It's the most enjoyable part of every week. Blank looks at the clock. 8 a.m. 2 hours left. he would be able to watch with everyone else until 10 a.m. when his tutor arrives. Blank grimaces. What he thought would be a rewarding hobby has been nothing more than a nuisance. Instead of watching the shows with the rest of his friends, he'll be the only one missing out. If only he could watch the last hour with everyone else. If only he didn't have to play the violin. Something opened. Damn it, which way do we go? Left or right? That left one only opened, I'm guessing, because we read all the book excerpts. Does that mean it's a bonus? Piano. Oh man. I'm committed to this. Why are we so scared of Basil? No, I'm not committed to this. Ah, damn it, I don't know. Which way do I go? I don't want to miss anything. Okay, never mind. I see a picnic basket. Mari's picnic basket, would you like to save? Yes, please. Okay, so we've got a skipping rope here as well, which I can't investigate. But we also have a piano. A grand piano. The word Omori is etched across the center. Alright, let's do this. Part of this shelf has been cleared out. There is a hole here. Look into the hole? Yes. Oh boy. What's going on? Don't turn around. Don't you fucking turn around. Ugh. I warned him. Don't forget, it's in the toy box. A key. Taped to something. Well, we're back here. Booting up my laptop. Yep. Alright. That's fine. We all know there's only one way out. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get a move on. There's no one to slap my back and take me out of my reverie, right? I gotta do it myself. 2 days left. Did Mom ever come home? I don't know. And the sun is shining. Someone's at the door. Let's go ahead and open it. I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming. Hello? Hello? Whack? Are you there? Yep, I'm here. I maybe should not have rushed to the door. Because maybe there's something else going on in the house. What would you like to do? Open the door. We're going outside. I could always reload my save if I did miss something, guys, right? Hi, Whack! Top of the morning to you. Well, more like noon, actually. Turns out Hero's not coming back until around dinner today, so I thought I'd drop by a little later. Mom is having me buy stuff at Faraway Plaza before he comes back, and I thought it might be funner if we went together. Do you want to come along, Whack? Of course you do. Come on. Let's go! Alright, let's go. We're back in reality, and to be honest, I've been looking forward to it. Let's get a move on. To Faraway Plaza.